This is Diet Talk with Dietitian Michelle, your food expert. It is a diet program where we talk about food and how food affects our health. I am Michelle Umadi, popularly known as Dietitian Michelle. All right, how are you doing today, my friend? When I open the phone lines, you will tell me how you're doing and how you're also preparing for Valentine this week. The question I would like to ask you is, will you celebrate this year, or should we even postpone it till next year? After all, they say country hard, but I don't see the hardness in some people's lives though. But then I hear a lot of us are complaining, things are hard, things are difficult, food is expensive. So should we celebrate Valentine this year, or we should postpone till next year? For Dietitian Michelle, I celebrate mine by wearing a red dress. That is how I celebrate my Valentine, and that is all. Chicken namagana yakari. But then, talking about food, can there be love without food? No, absolutely not. So for me, it's food first, then love. Yes, food first, then love. So, and those who know Dietitian Michelle knows that she has her own food love, which is what? Acha. Yes, so if you want to make me happy, it's Acha all the way. If you want Michelle to smile when I am angry, it's Acha. I have people who say that they have what they call vexation food. So whenever they are angry, there is just that food that makes them happy. For some, it's shawarma. For some, it's burger. For Dietitian Michelle, it is Acha. So since we're talking about Valentine and love and how to show love to people, I also have a brilliant suggestion on how you can show love to someone. True love, yes, because I know that chocolates and flowers will be going up and down this period, but the question I would like to ask you is, who flower don't help? Is there anybody you have met that chocolate has helped? So I have something, an important information to pass across here on how you can show true love to people around you. Buy them carton of Acha. Oh yes, this is when you come back home, say, honey, guess what? For this Valentine, I have bought you a carton of Acha. And let me tell you, they can go out there and ask how much is Acha. And when they know, when they are told how much Acha is, they will definitely appreciate your gift of packaged Acha. CNT Smart Food Acha, stone-free, NAFDAC registered, clean, well-packaged, healthy, nutritious, wholesome food. It makes a perfect gift for this Valentine, trust me. But now, let me just give you a piece of advice if you're listening to me now. You can still add the chocolate and even the flour and even perfume so that ladies will not start hating Michelle for promoting Acha for Valentine. All right, but you get the gist. Who chocolate don't help? Nobody. I haven't seen anyone. But Acha, it's a good food. It's something you can use to show love to somebody. All right, so now let's get on. Today is recipe series on Diet Talk with Dietitian Michelle. And if you have been following us and you understand the pattern, you will know that today I will share a recipe with us. Recipe on what? Acha, of course. Remember, we have 4 patterns for this program. The first one, we talk about good food, and the good food on what? On Acha. Then the second pattern is our recipe series, where we share recipes on how you can cook the good food Acha. The third is medical nutrition therapy, which is case studies on conditions that we have managed using food so that you understand the role diet plays in the prevention and treatment of diseases. And the last episode every month will be a talking episode where we get to talk. You ask me questions and I will answer. Now, I am telling you this pattern again because there will be giveaways. From time to time, I'll come back to ask, tell me the pattern of Diet Talk with Acha Michelle. How do we do these things so that you can win 1 or 2 things? So for today, I bring you one of my favorite recipe. In fact, this particular one, all recipes I'll share with you about Acha will be very good, nice, nutritious, delicious, everything you can say about good food. But you see, this particular recipe I'm about to share, this one has a place in my heart. Really, truly, it has a place in my heart. Why? Because it helped me to start liking Acha. This recipe helped me to start appreciating Acha. This recipe made Michelle, who did not like Acha growing up and was fighting everybody in the house, why did you cook Acha? But today I am promoting Acha. Why? Because I unlocked this particular recipe and I said, wow, so you mean this Acha can be this nice? And that is what I bring to you today. Jollof Acha. I'm going to share with you. I know we know our party jollof and all of that. You can feel the same way when it comes to acha. So I have this delicious recipe I would like to share with you. I hope you have your writing material, because I'll go on a short break to give you time to get your pen, your paper, or you have your notepad on your phone. Just settle down. When I come back, I will share with you the recipe that I have for you today, jollof acha. This is still Diet Talk with Dietitian Michelle, your food expert. I hope you are ready. You have your writing materials and ready to take down Michelle's favorite recipe. Let me not say favorite, so let me just say one of the favorite. But if you know, you will know that, man, this particular recipe has a place in my heart, and I will share with you. So first and foremost, I'll list out the ingredients, then give you the procedure on how you can cook it before I share the nutritional benefits of jollof acha and who can eat and who cannot eat jollof acha. Are you ready? Ingredients. Number one is your acha grain, of course, and let me even be specific, your CNC Smart Food acha. All right, so we have 1 cup of your acha grain, then your tomato paste, 3 tablespoons, your tatashe bell pepper paste, we have 3 tablespoons, curry 1 teaspoon, your thyme ½ teaspoon, your onion just a small bulb, or if you want to be specific, 50 grams, your vegetable oil 2 tablespoons, your crayfish 3 tablespoons, your seasoning cubes 2. Then we have ginger ½ teaspoon, garlic ½ teaspoon, salt just a pinch or 1/8 teaspoon, carrot 65 grams, green peas 45 grams, sweet corn 1/4 cup, and then water, because we're not going to toast or roast this acha, right? We're going to cook it, so you're going to need water 2.5 cups. Now when you have cooked this recipe, it's going to give you 3 servings, but that is according to dietitian serving. Yes, so before you say person no go chop belle full, I know, I understand. So if your own size, if your own food serving is mama put, well, this can be 1 serving for you. But for dietitians who like to moderate and regulate food, for us, this particular ingredient I have given to you should make 3 servings, 3 moderate servings. All right, so but then you can decide. After all, some people are on weight gain, some people are on weight maintenance, some are on weight loss, so it's going to vary, it's going to depend. For somebody on weight gain, this can be 2 servings. For someone on weight loss, it should be 3 servings. And now to the procedure on how to cook your delicious jollof acha. First thing first is toast your washed acha. You see, this first and important information I have given to you, that is your secret on getting your jollof acha, especially if you enjoy party jollof rice. You know how it comes out one, not gummy as if you're eating porridge or pottage. You want it to come out one, just acha, right? Then don't miss this first step. Toast your acha until it's well dried. Do you know how to go about the toasting? No problem, I'll tell you. You just need a dry pan. Then you pour your acha there and stir on low heat until it's very dry. That should take about 5 to 8 minutes, all right, depending on the heat you're using, but I'll recommend you use low heat. Just be toasting. You see, this one I have shared Michelle's secret to getting that party jollof acha that you would enjoy. Now, after you have toasted your acha, keep it aside. Then in a separate pan, under low heat. Acha is not anyhow food. It's not nyama food. This is food for royalty. So you treat it with respect. Yes, you treat acha with respect. So it does not like high heat. So just get another pan and under low heat, add your oil and allow to heat for a while before you add your onions and stir for just a minute. After this stage, you can now add your tomato paste, your tatashe paste, and your crayfish. But at this point, I'll say that if you're the kind of person who does not enjoy crayfish in your jollof, in your rice, then you may want to skip the crayfish part. If not, for me, I don't have a problem with that. As far as I'm concerned, I'm adding more nutrients to my food. So I add crayfish to my own jollof acha. If you don't, you can skip. Now, after the oil, the onions, you add your tomato paste, your tatashe paste, and your crayfish and stir still under very low heat for a while. After this stage, we are getting closer to the end product. The next thing will be for you to add 2 cups of water into the pan of this paste that you have already fried with your oil. And this is when you will add your curry, your seasonings. Yes, in summary, seasonings, right? So you now add your curry, your thyme, your seasoning cubes, your ginger and garlic, and then salt to taste. Stir properly, allow to come to a boil. Yes, but at this point I would also mention that if you prefer to cook with meat stock, maybe you have chicken stock, beef stock, fish stock, you have stock at home and you want to use that in place of water, no problem, that is fine. Just know that the seasonings that you use, you would have to reduce it because of the seasonings you use in cooking the stock. I hope you're clear. So if you want to use meat stock, then use the seasoning in this recipe to cook it before adding it to your acha. Now we have the stock or your water with the seasonings. You now add your toasted acha grains into the boiling broth and cook the acha under low heat. I hope you got that. First and important is toast your acha. All right. Number 2 is get the ingredients right. Number 3 is cook acha on low heat. Finally, stir after 2 minutes using a fork and allow to cook for 8 to 10 minutes. Now, another secret about acha is you don't stir it with spoon. You will scatter it. It will just look like porridge, and that is not what you want. You want your jollof acha to come out really nice, like your jollof rice. Then this is it. Stir it with a fork, not a spoon. This is now the point where you get to add your vegetables, the carrots, the green peas, sweet corn, and if you have other vegetables you would like to add, this is the point where you're going to add that. Then turn off your cooker and gently stir in the vegetables. That is all. Your acha is ready. You can serve it with any protein of choice and even your salad. I think you say that you don't eat healthy food because it takes time to cook. It takes 2 hours to cook beans, right? To cook yam pottage, you will need 1 hour. Now, what excuse will you give to yourself if you don't cook and eat acha? Acha gets ready in just 8 to 10 minutes. Fast food, yes, that qualifies to be called fast food, but still healthy and nutritious. Now, I hope you got the procedure. If you are confused, then I encourage you to get our recipe book or request for food demonstration. A dietitian or our partner chef will be available to demonstrate how you can cook this food. All right, so get our recipe book, try this recipe and tell me what you think about it. And for it being consumed, acha can be eaten by anybody. This jollof acha is ideal for anybody. There is no restriction. There is no saying, no, you're too young to eat acha, you're too old to eat acha, you're too healthy to eat acha. Anybody in the family can eat acha. Any individual, adult, child, elderly, anybody, someone with diabetes, someone that is on weight loss, someone that is on weight gain, you can eat this acha. And you can eat jollof acha. Now, there is only one medical condition that requires modification. Not that you cannot eat acha, but we need to modify this jollof acha for you to be able to eat. And that condition is what? Kidney condition. For someone who has a kidney condition, we will need to modify it. The only modification will be to remove the tomatoes, because tomato is high in a mineral called potassium. And depending on the stage of the kidney condition, potassium might be regulated to achieve control in the management. So for that reason, we take out tomato that is high in potassium. The attaché paste remains and is still okay, is still ideal for someone with kidney condition. Again, the seasoning cubes might be reduced too because of the sodium content, depending on the stage of the kidney condition. Now, apart from kidney condition, every other person can eat and enjoy this jollof acha. I hope I have not confused you, and I hope you got this recipe correct on how to enjoy your jollof acha. This particular food is one of my favorites, is one of my best, and I hope you're going to try and tell me what you think about it. Welcome back. This is still Diet Talk with Dietitian Michelle, your food expert. I just shared my favorite acha recipe, which is jollof acha. You see, releasing this particular recipe just tells you how much I care about you and how much I would like you to try this acha. Come on board, join me, eat and enjoy your acha. As a dietitian, we are under oath that whatever we eat or whatever we can recommend should be something healthy. For me to be talking about acha like this is because I have tried it, I have tested it. We have used acha in the management of many diet-related conditions and we've not been disappointed, all right? If you've been listening to Dietitian Michelle, you remember that I said variety is the spice of life. And in fact, we practice the principle of nutrition, which says that Eat a variety of food, balanced by a moderate intake of each food. We do not promote just one food for any condition to say, because acha is delicious, take acha, go take acha in the morning, eat jollof acha in the afternoon, then eat acha pancake in the for dinner. No, we don't do that. We can't do that. All right. So I recommend acha, yes, but please don't eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Especially those people who are living with diabetes. Oh no, I feel really sad because I have met people that were told to eat only acha and beans because they are diabetic, and that is so wrong. I need you to try it. Try this acha. Try this acha grain, a nutritious food called Wonder Grain. That is another name for acha. Wonder Grain. Just type it on Google. Find out what are the nutritional benefits of this food, and you will see a lot that has been researched about this acha. All right. So if you still want to ask me questions or comments, no problem. You can connect with me on YouTube, Dietitian Michelle. You can share your questions there. Let's talk. For those who already cook and enjoy acha, bravo! I'm clapping for you, and I'm very proud of you. And for those who are just hearing about acha, please try this healthy food. Another name for acha is fonio. Some call it Hungary rice, some call it hungry rice. I call it acha. That one just works for Dietitian Michelle. All right, so I call it acha, but you can search, you can find more information and convince yourself on why you should eat acha. All right, this is still Diet Talk with Dietitian Michelle, your food expert. I have just shared with you one of my favorite recipes. Sometimes I say it's my favorite, sometimes I say it's one of my favorite, but then I want you to know that I really like jollof acha and I enjoy to eat it. I hope you got the recipe. If not, fine. We have the recipe book available for you to pick up. And guess what? I have giveaway for this recipe book. On our website, you'll find it 10,000 naira for one copy. It contains over 50 recipes of foods that you may not have even heard about, and how to cook foods that can be used in the prevention and in the treatment of diet-related conditions. Yes, that is what you'll find in this recipe book. And guess what? I want to give 10 people this recipe book for free. Yes, but this is how you are going to earn it. All right? I want you to try and cook this jollof acha that I have talked about. Cook it, then share it, post it on your own social media handle, and all you have to do is to mention Dietitian Michelle, mention CNC Smart Food, then tag these social media handles. Tag Dietitian Michelle, tag CNC Smart Food, so that we will know that you have posted it. Let's see your own picture of jollof acha, and if it's close to what we have been teaching, if it's close to how we prepare ours. All right, so the first 10 persons to do this will earn their soft copy recipe book. Wow, now that is about 100,000 naira to be won, because each book costs 10,000 and the first 10 will get a copy. So that is 100,000. I hope you know that I won't be doing this kind of giveaway every time, so that we will not go bankrupt, will not be a broke company, and not be able to continue Diet Talk with Dietitian Michelle. So this kind of thing you are hearing, this giveaway you're hearing from Michelle, will possibly happen just once in a year. Oh yes, not every time. So if you're listening to me and you want to get your own copy for free, all you have to do is to join the challenge. Cook your own jollof acha, post it on your own social media handle, then mention Dietitian Michelle, come and see my own jollof acha. CNC Smart Foods, come and see my jollof acha, then tag us so that we can come and see how your own jollof acha looks. All right, then the first 10 to achieve that will get our soft copy recipe book for free. How does that sound? Good, right? Great. Now on how you can order your own packs of acha grains and even your recipe book. If you don't want to join the challenge, or you don't have the time, or you cannot wait, no problem. I know there are people like that, people like Michelle. I don't like headache. We just go straight and order and get what we want. All right, so this is how you can get your own CNC Smart Food acha grain and even your recipe book if you want. And this recipe book also has a video version for those who want to see the preparation process, how it is cooked, how it is put together. There's also a video version of this recipe. You can find that on our website. So just visit www.cncfoods.com cncsmartfood.com. That is where you can order your CNC Smart Food Acha grain. You can also order your recipe book and even your recipe video. www.cncsmartfood.com. When you get there, you can order your products. Also, on the website, you can check to know supermarkets in your location that stock CNC Smart Food Acha. We have supermarkets in Port Harcourt, in Lagos, Jos, Kano, Abuja, Enugu. There are some supermarkets there that have CNC Smart Food products. You can check on our website and you will be guided. If you still need help on how to navigate the website or you want to deal with us directly, no problem. You can reach us. This is Dietitian Michelle's office number 0708 987 3497. 0708 987 3497. You can call, you can send a message, you can chat on WhatsApp, and we would help you order your CNC Smart Food Acha or even your recipe book. Now note that this recipe comes as a soft copy. The hard copy is only available in Jos, Plateau State, where our nutrition clinic, Citadel Nutrition Consult, that is at Crispin Hotel, opposite Air Force Base off Jonajang Expressway, Rayfield, Jos. That is the only place you can get the hard copy. All others will be soft copy. So when you go online, you're going to get the e-copy to be sent to your email. You can download it and you can view. If it's the video you're ordering, you would also get a link on how you can view the videos on how to prepare these foods. And for those who would need dietitian for the management of a diet-related condition like diabetes, like obesity, like underweight, or even a kidney condition, hypertension, and you're wondering, you don't know what to eat, you don't know how much to eat, or you are bored, you are tired, you've been told to eat only beans and unripe plantain, or you've been told to eat just beans and acha, and life has become boring, uninteresting. You see others eating and you are told, don't eat. Don't you know that you are fat? Don't eat. Don't you know that you are diabetic? Don't eat. Don't you know that your blood pressure is high? Look, we can help you make sense out of it all. We are food experts. We understand the nutrients in these foods and how it affects the health, and we can help you structure a proper diet that can help you see results. So if you're here, you can consult or just request to speak with our dietitians. We are open from Mondays to Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. at our nutrition clinic, Citadel Nutrition Consult, that is located at Crispin Hotel, opposite Air Force Base off Jonajang Expressway, Rayfield, Jos. For those who are too busy and you cannot even come physically, no problem. We also have virtual consultation to offer. Yes, via phone or Zoom or WhatsApp call, anyone, we can speak with you. We can get information about your food history, your medical conditions, and still plan your diet and send to you. So virtual consultation is also available and is even open till 9 p.m. So when you call, just say what you want, physical consultation or virtual consultation. Again, we have what is called culinary service, which is where dietitians or our partner chefs who have been trained can come to the house and cook these foods, show you how to cook it, demonstrate how much oil you should cook with, demonstrate how much seasoning cubes and even how much salt, depending on the conditions. So this culinary service is also available. You can send a message to 0708 987 3497. All right, 0708 987 3497, so that you can order for either our consultation or our culinary service. Thank you for joining me today on the recipe series of Diet Talk with Dietitian Michelle. I just shared one of my favorite recipe, which is jollof acha, and I hope you're going to try. And for those who are joining the challenge, remember, all you have to do is to cook jollof acha. Post it on your own social media, tag Dietitian Michelle and CNC Smart Food Global. Then mention us. Just tell us, come and see what you have cooked. Come and see how you have made your jollof acha. And the first 10 to do that will get their free recipe book with over 50 recipes on how to cook foods. We call it hidden recipe because the recipes here are intentional. It's not downloaded, it's not copy and paste. Everything you find here, we have tried, we have tested, we have used in the management of diet related conditions. All right, so that is what you're going to find in this recipe book, free book that you're going to get if you join the challenge. If you're able to cook your own jollof acha, post it on your own social media handle. We are not saying you should send us the picture, just post it there, then tag, mention, call us to come and see, and you will be rewarded. I hope you're joining this challenge. I invite you to. You will be very happy you did. Okay, so that is all for today. I hope you found value for your time joining Diet Talk with Dietitian Michelle. I encourage you to start eating healthy and to feed your own family right. Are you a dad? How do you show love? How do you tell your family? How do you tell your children that you love them? How do you express your love? It shouldn't just end by buying carton of noodles. I'm not saying you shouldn't buy that. No, you can buy, but when you buy a carton of noodles, also buy a carton of acha. All right, so are you a mom? And I love my child. I say it's not just by tea and bread. I have seen moms who say that they give their children tea and bread every single morning. Wait a minute. I mean, what do you give these children for breakfast? They say tea and bread. From Monday to Friday, tea and bread. Oh no, you can try acha. I have shared fruity acha pudding, a delicious recipe that can be ready in less than 5 minutes. So I love my child. It's not just by tea and bread. Make acha for them, a wholesome diet. And then you, chef, I've got a challenge for you too. I'm a chef, and I'm a chef. I'm a seasoned chef. I'm a renowned chef. It's not just by spaghetti bolognese. Come and cook acha. Let us see what you can do. Show us what you've got. Cook acha. Tag us. Show us. Say, Michelle, come. Daisha Michelle, I am a chef and I have come to show you that I know my onions. I have prepared acha and this is what it looks like. So I challenge you. Bring out your creativity with our own local cuisines, with our own delicious and healthy food. So dad, mom, chefs, come online, eat acha, promote acha, talk about acha, display acha. Okay, so be my friend on social media, Dietitian Michelle on most of the handles, and on YouTube you'll find more interesting content, Dietitian Michelle. Thank you very much for joining me today. I'll see you again next week, Tuesday by 5 p.m. on Dr. Fish Radio. And remember, make wise food choices. Bye-bye.